Hey friends, welcome to my Christian comedy channel. I believe God has a sense of humor and we are allowed to enjoy it as we read scripture. There's so many times where I'm reading the scripture and I find it to be hilarious and I'm like, who can I share this with? So I've created this channel so that I can share that with you. If you're interested in learning scripture while seeing the humorous side of God, this is the channel that you want to subscribe to. And if you're looking for more Bible study related content involving inductive studies and interpretations, then you want to check out my main channel. So without further ado, let's have some fun reading scripture. Today's passage of scripture is taken from Acts chapter 28, and we'll be reading from verses 1 through 6. And it reads from the New Living Translation. Once we were safe on shore, we learned that we were on the island of Malta. The people of the island were very kind to us. It was cold and rainy, so they built a fire on the shore to welcome us. As Paul gathered an armful of sticks and was laying them on the fire, a poisonous snake, driven out by the heat, bit him on the hand. The people of the island saw it hanging from his hand and said to each other, "A murderer, no doubt. Though he escaped the sea, justice will not permit him to live." But Paul shook off the snake into the fire and was unharmed. The people waited for him to swell up or suddenly drop dead. But when they had waited a long time and saw that he wasn't harmed, they changed their minds and decided he was a god. So we know that the people who ended up on the island of Malta, Paul and the other men, were prisoners. These were criminals. The other men were criminals. Paul wasn't a criminal. He was there because he was preaching the gospel and they locked him up for that. But the people on this island now, they're thinking, oh my, this man just got bitten by a venomous animal. So it must mean that he's the worst prisoner of all of these guys. He's about to die. He didn't die in the sea, but he's about to die now because he must have done something horrible. But here comes Brother Paul. He shakes off the snake and just continues with his life like nothing ever happened. The guys are waiting, waiting, waiting. And Paul was totally unharmed. So now they're like, oh, no, he's not a murderer. He's a god. How silly are they? We know that Paul survived because he had a mission to accomplish for the Lord and his task was not over. So how was he going to die? I hope you enjoyed today's scripture reading. What passage would you like to hear next? I am already excited about the next one. There's so much more for us to explore together.